Hey guys, it's Oberstadt. In today's video, I am working on a beauty community tag. This is a video that was created by somebody named Kara C. I hadn't heard of her before, so I went and I watched her video after I'd already seen Shelly from You've Water had tagged me, and I had seen one from, I believe it was Smoky Glow did one, and I watched Teresa is Dead. She did one as well. So I figured I would go ahead and record this since I got tagged to do it. And I have a fresh cup of my nope juice, and we ran out of nope juice, so I'm going to have to make some more if I run out again. So for those who don't know, I say nope quite a bit. Instead of like no, I say nope. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. Nope. When I drink a lot of coffee, and when I found this cup, I was like, oh yeah, that's me. I had a customer actually buy me one that says something about like give a fuck is broke or something, or 50 shades of give a shit or something. Anyways, it's the other cup that I use, so it's either one of those two. So this is my version of the beauty community tag. It talks about creators in different categories that I follow, why I follow them, and little bits about them. And because, like Teresa is Dead, I'm also a Libra, so I didn't just pick one person for each of these categories. And I have some like honorable mentions, other people that I watch. I tried to stick to like beauty and lifestyle and skincare type content. I didn't include any of like the gaming channels that I follow, or the history type channels that I do follow and watch, or the tiny house movement stuff that I follow. I didn't include any of those. So this is mainly like beauty, skincare, and lifestyle, or like lifestyle at home. So if you guys are interested to see who is on my beauty community tag, then keep on watching. I will leave everybody and their channels linked down below. These are people I'm subscribed to. Some of these are people I'm friends with. So hopefully you guys find some new people to watch, and maybe you'll like them as much as I do. So the first question is, and I have it printed out. So the first question is, who is a creator that makes you laugh? And the first one I wrote down was Amanda Beth. Amanda Beth, or Miss Blue Lipstick, or however you know her. She's my Canadian Amanda, because I have a USA Amanda as well. Amanda is very funny to me. She is somebody that I can turn to ask questions if I'm unsure about something. Like she used to work in a pagan bookstore, and we were actually talking about stuff last night. I'll get into that in another video about why I had to message her. I was like, I just want to double check some information with you. So she's a really good resource for me to bounce ideas off of. It's nice to have another pagan friend that is also a YouTuber that I can talk to about some of these things. Same with Shelly from You've Water. But Amanda does like a wide variety of things. Sometimes she does makeup, sometimes she just talks about makeup, sometimes she does a haul video about makeup. I love her and her personality, and I wish she would post more. But I do have her as a friend on all of my social medias, so I get to interact with her daily anyway. So it's not like a big deal if she doesn't post, but I do enjoy interacting with her on a regular basis. And I love her fiance Bruce. He is also super funny. The next one is Mascara at Midnight, which, as you guys know, I am friends with Michelle, and my cat just walked out here. She says the darndest things, I swear. She'll say something, and I'll be like, what? And it really kind of makes you stop and think. And I find her very amusing. She is a little older than me, and I did do a collab video with her not that long ago. And I like looking at her viewpoint on things. And she's crazy. She will try things off of Amazon that I would look at and be like, nope, I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. No, Michelle likes it, she tries it. And I think she's funny. The next one is Nosy Housebrow. Now, she's not technically beauty. She's a commentary channel. She does a lot of like beauty drama and stuff like that. But she also does some makeup, and she makes me laugh. I will leave a picture here from yesterday's video that I watched, and I was busy all day yesterday cleaning and rearranging and decluttering, and I was wore out. And then I saw her video, and it just kind of made my whole day seem like nothing happened. It was the best pick-me-up ever, and she always hands down makes me laugh about something she's talking about. There's always at least one thing funny in one of her videos, and I cannot help but giggle when I watch her. The next is Seeking Alexandria. Paige, I started following her about a year ago, and I don't know, she's a Libra, and she's from up north, but there was just something about her personality that just kind of grabbed me and pulled me in. She also has fibromyalgia like I do, so I relate to her on that level. But she adds these like bloopers at the ends of her videos, and it just makes you giggle some of the things that she cuts out. She's like, oh my god, there's a bug! And she's like freaking out about a fly or a bug or whatever. She's such a girl, it's not even funny. She would like freak if she was here when I was trying to film. I saw a blue spider in the bathroom behind me, about a foot away earlier. So bugs don't bother me, but it's always funny that she's like, nature. So she cracks me up. And then I found Teresa is Dead kind of through her and kind of through Jen Loves Reviews. And I thought, there's no way this shit can be funny. I mean, everybody was talking about how she dropped the F-bomb. And, you know, I swear in real life, and I try not to do it on my channel, but, you know, occasionally some S&Fs fall out of my mouth. The stories that she does before she gets into her videos, I have had to stop multiple times watching her videos, copy the video link and send it to my friend Jason, who lives not far from her, to send it to him so he can also laugh. Her stories about the subway, I've never been on a subway ever in my life. I've never been on, like I've been on an actual like train, but I've never been like on an Amtrak train or one of those fast moving trains. I've been on like a local train that goes from like one city to another, that kind of thing, or like the dining trains that literally go from here to Orlando and then back. So it's like a day trip kind of thing. It's not like a long distance thing. So I've never really been on any of the public transportation that she talks about, and just listening to some of the stories and then her coworkers, I wonder what it would be like to honestly work in an office building, because she makes me wonder how sane some of these people are. Some of the things that she talks about in her videos are so far-fetched, but they just make you go, what? But she makes me laugh. Every time I watch one of her videos, she also makes me laugh. And so that's why I started watching her. And the fact that she has an F-bomb that slips out every now and again, I think is awesome. The next one is actually Nisa Pisa. I found her through Spooky Lips and Fat Hips and Georgia Harris. I no longer follow Georgia Harris because she stopped posting beauty content because she had like a shopping addiction kind of thing. I found Georgia through watching her depotting videos. But I found Spooky Lips and Fat Hips through her as well. But Nisa Pisa is just naturally funny. She says, just the way she says things, it makes you just go, you know, it really is just her personality, and I think she's awesome. And even at 6 foot tall, I think she's even more awesome. And then the last one I have for this category is actually Jamie French. I have seen all of her like little viral videos, like the tiny hands thing that went around like a little over a year ago, and now the tiny face thing. I've seen them on Facebook. I know Jen from Jen Loves Reviews, she had talked about Jamie French, and I finally like broke down and subscribed to her and watched a bunch of her videos, and she's right, she's hilarious. So, and she's actually a hairdresser like I am, so I find that also endearing that she is, you know, has the same educational kind of background that I do, so I also find that nice. So the next one is creators who teach you, and I have a bunch of people on here as well. So first we have James and Robert Welsh. One teaches makeup and one teaches skincare, and I think you know, one of them is, you know, a makeup artist, and the other one I do believe is a licensed hairdresser, but he also has like a photography background. So I learned so much from them, between the tricks that people use on like Instagram for photo editing, skincare tips and breakdowns, hair tips and breakdowns, makeup application tips and tricks, and what to do and what not to do, and what works better for different settings and stuff. I learned so much from both of them. I think they're both awesome. I've been following Robert for about 8 or 9 months, and James I followed probably the last 3 or 4 months. I started following his brother, the makeup artist, last year, and then I started following the skincare hairdresser this year. And I didn't realize he was a twin until I saw one of the twin videos. I was like, wait, there's 2 of you guys? Oh my god. I swear I have a thing for British men, or people from the UK in general. Then I have Skincare by Hiram. I like to watch him because he gives me a lot of information about skincare, skin types, products that work well for one or the other. He breaks down fragrance ingredients and why they're bad for your skin. See, when I went through cosmetology school, all this information wasn't available to us, or if it was, it wasn't talked about 20 odd years ago when I went to school for it. So I like watching him for the informative information and the breakdowns that he gives. And then on the same side of things, I also watch Rob from Skin Mag. He's very similar to Skincare by Hiram. He actually found my channel and commented on one of my videos, and we became friends and started talking, and I subscribed to his channel when he was like very low in subscribers. I've been on his channel since basically the beginning. And I think he also has a lot of great information. He does pros and cons for things. He does like battle love kind of videos where he puts one rate against the other, talks about the good, the bad, and the ugly with their products. He talks about a lot of different things informational wise, and like Hiram, he has a background in skincare and the skincare industry, so I learn a lot from them. Then we have Wayne Goss. Need I say more? He's a makeup artist from the UK. He's British, has an amazing accent. He's a gorgeous man. He's just a little older than me. He's not much older than me, maybe a couple of months older than me. He's an amazing artist. I've learned a lot from him. I've been subscribed to him since, oh God, it's been 4 or 5 years I've been subscribed to him for a long time. So I've watched him grow. I've watched him go through weight changes and skincare changes and techniques. I've learned so much from that man. It's not even funny. And I think he's amazing. And then the last one on this is Lauren May Beauty, who is actually a makeup artist out of California. She is beautiful. I think she has a beautiful heart, and she would actually fall into one of the other categories here as well. I learned a lot from her technique-wise. I didn't know about blush draping until she introduced me to it. She talked about some of the techniques and things that are used in various cultures, whether it is the blush draping and like the square brows and the blushed lips, or some people call them lollipop lips. She talked about those things, and I had no idea about any of that stuff until I had seen it on her channel. I also started doing my monthly Shop My Stash based on some videos that she did and a few other creators that are on this list. I started pulling makeup every month to use specifically because of watching her videos and being inspired by her videos. So I've learned a lot from her, and I would love to meet her in person. Actually, I've already met one of these people in person, but everybody on my list I would love to meet face to face. Then we have who are creators that lift others up, and I've got 2 on here. I've got Samantha March and Farrah Nix. Now Farrah Nix lives in Tampa, who's not very far from here. She is a very fair skin tone like I am, and I love the gothic aesthetic that she has, and the fact that she's gothic but not pagan. I do believe she is Jewish, but I think she's a beautiful person, mind, body, and soul, and she does try and spread positivity, and she feels horribly offended when somebody that she has promoted or talked about has hurt somebody else. I completely can relate to her when she talks about supporting a brand, and then the brand goes and does something completely shady to people that she knows or whatever, and she kind of has to pull her support, but I completely understand where she's coming from on that. But she's just a calming and uplifting experience to watch, and I know she suffers from depression, so trying to be that way for others can sometimes hurt your own mental health, but I do appreciate her. And then Samantha March, she does these creator spotlights on her videos every month when she does like favorites and fails and that kind of thing. She always has like a creator spotlight where she talks about an author, or she talks about a makeup person, something that they've taught her, or things that she likes about their channels and things like that. I think she's amazing at doing that. She's always being a positive influence for the beauty community. She does these makeup Will I Buy It every week. She has an entire playlist for other creators that can add their videos to it to get more exposure, or if you talk about the same kinds of things that she does, so that other people can possibly find you through that playlist. And I think that is amazing. And I have won not 1, but 2 giveaways from Samantha March, and in all of my almost 40 years on this planet, I have never won a giveaway. In the past 2 years, I've won 2 from Samantha. Like the one I just won recently, she just sent me tracking information for it today, and I'm blown away that I have won. I have her giveaways all the time, and I never win anything, and I've won 2 from her, which I think is amazing. And I started following her before she was even at 30,000 subscribers, and I remember she had 70,000 and 40,000 and 50,000. I've been with her for a long time. I'm in her Facebook group, and I am part of the Sam Squad, happy to announce, and I don't think anything that she could do, unless it was really bad, could ever change that. And I let it go that she was a cheerleader, and she's wrong. For those that know me know that those are things that bother me. But I think she's an amazing person, and I like her and her videos, and I'm glad to see that she's using more color. I really like seeing color on her. Her standard everyday looks are beautiful on her, but her working out of her comfort zone to do colorful looks has been, it's like a breath of fresh air lately, and I've kind of been not watching a whole lot of YouTube the past week and a half because I've been busy. But seeing her use color makes me want to sit down and watch more videos, to be honest. I have no idea where I'm at time-wise. Sorry this is so long. And then the next is, who is a creator that you respect? Raw Beauty Christie is the first one I can think of. I have watched her for since she was at like maybe 100,000 subscribers. I've subscribed to her Sweet Life with Zach and Christy. I love the dynamic of her and her husband, and I think they're both awesome people. She's also one that lifts people up, and even though her latest collaboration palette wasn't something that drew me in, the eyelashes did. I wish I could afford to buy them, but I can't. But I think that Christy has an amazing heart. She's also an animal lover, and I love that about her. And I love the fact that she's really just here about the makeup. She's not here to hurt anybody. She's not into drama. She is, like me, unconventionally pretty. She's not my size, to say the least, but she does have similar things to me, like dry skin. So I look up to her. She really makes me hope for better people in the world, to be honest. And I am so excited that she is finally pregnant and able to get her life that she's always wanted. I know when she bought her house, I kind of saw all of the bricks being laid for her, and then to have her announce that she was pregnant was kind of like that final nail in the white picket fence for her, because I have seen the struggles with her and her health and her animals over the years, and I was just watching everything line up, and I think it's amazing that she's going to be a mom, and I think she's an amazing human. Her husband's an amazing human, and I think they're going to raise an amazing human. I'm going to end up crying. And then the other one on here is Jelly from Geek Out of Water. I respect her and her opinions. I find that she educates me in a wide variety of things. I have learned a lot from her based on technology and some of the other things. I don't know, I love Shelly as a person. I would love to meet her in person. We do text and talk pretty regularly, and I don't know, I find her to be more of a kindred spirit, and I appreciate the fact that she tagged me in her video. I've talked about Shelly a lot on this channel, so if you guys have watched any of my other chatty videos, then you would know I love her to death. So I'm not going to go on too much about Shelly, but yeah, I think she's amazing, and she's beautiful tattoos. Next, number 5, who is the creator whose collection you love? And I've got a couple people on here. So we have Lacey from Smoky Lips and Fat Hips. She has an amazing makeup collection, and she is not apologetic about it, and I love that about her. I know that she's had some setbacks lately with her mental health, but I know that living in New York can be very trying, especially with all that's going on in the world. And I just love her and her personality, and the fact that she really just doesn't give a fuck what people think about her. I think that's awesome. And I'd love to have a quarter of her makeup collection. Next is Millie from Back of the Brow. I was following her on like Instagram and Twitter before I even realized she had a YouTube channel, so I really recently subscribed to her YouTube channel. She does a lot of things with indie makeup, and she does beautiful eye makeup looks. And so if you're into indie makeup and want an honest, open, thoughtful opinion on independently on makeup brands, then Millie is somebody that you would want to go check out. Then last would be Hannah from Smoky Glow. Actually, I started following Smoky Glow, Nisa Pisa, and Smoky Lips and Fat Hips all because of Georgia Harris. And I no longer follow Georgia Harris. We kind of had a disagreement on Instagram and Twitter. And then she stopped doing makeup content. And now she won't talk to me at all, so sure. But I still like her friends. Does that count? As I drink out of my notebook. Hannah, I like her for her commentary. I don't really watch her for her makeup technique or application because she's just a regular makeup user. She doesn't do like beautiful, colorful looks like I appreciate. But I like listening to her talk and her thoughts on things. And she's like almost half my age. So it's like, she says the things people are afraid to say, and I like that about her. But she also has a very large makeup collection, which again, I would love to own a quarter of. So there's that. Then number 6 is, who is a creator whose creativity inspires you? And I've got 2 on this as well. One of them is Natty from Pop Lux, which I haven't liked a lot of the videos that he's put out lately, and I can just feel that there's something off about him, and I don't know what's going on. The last few videos that he's put out since that 420 video has not really been my taste, and it's not really him, and I'm not quite sure what's going on. But he does these beautiful creative looks, and one day I would love to own one of his highlighters, even though I know that he's working with a new lab and they're out of stock and that kind of thing, but I would love to try some of his highlighters. I just think he's an amazing person. He's also hilarious, and I think he does an incredible makeup. I like the variations of colors, and he's like, oh, I'm just going to use 1 or 2 looks, and ends up using 10 shades in one eye, and I'm like, how the hell do you put 10 shades on one eye and not make it look like a dirty mess? That's you know, he just, blows my mind when it comes to makeup application. And then the other one, who is more of like an everyday makeup user, wear that kind of thing, is Kelly Gooch. She does very simplistic yet beautiful looks. I also love the fact I kind of stole from her the monthly makeup basket thing that she does, except for I tried doing it every 2 weeks like she does, and I just didn't have time for that. I really don't, and I don't know how she does that and has a full-time job and YouTube. I just don't. But I think that she also has a beautiful heart, and I like the fact that she has a very curated collection, that she only keeps things that she knows that she loves, and I respect that about her. So she and Lauren Maybe had inspired me to do a project band. So you know, I enjoy watching her, and very few of her videos do I ever miss. Same with Samantha March and Lauren Maybe. I think I watch all of her videos, even if it's like days later, I'll still watch them. Then we have number 7, who is a creator that you'd like to be friends with in real life? Well, one of them I am friends with in real life, and that is Carol Steele from Carol Steele Action Plan. I met her down at Disney. We did a collab video together. She made me laugh. We watched some wrestling. We talked about the mental health industry and drugs in the country and regulations on medications and stuff like that. I learned a lot from her. She's not everybody's cup of tea. She's kind of like chill and relaxed, and her give a shit's broken like mine, but I think she's awesome. And she's really tall. She's even taller than me. But I think she's great. The other one is Glass Catman. I would love to meet them in person. They live over in Kissimmee area, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours from where I live. I love their personality and the makeup looks that they do, and I enjoy talking to them. And every time I watch a video on their channel, that they make my heart feel something, and I love watching Glass because of that. And they have a very similar viewpoint on a lot of the stuff that's going on in the world that I do. And I love how to the point that they are when they're discussing these topics, and I love Glass for that. Let's see, the other one is Ready to Glare. I would love to be friends with her in real life. I think she is awesome. And it's amazing that she's from a whole other country, is fluent in a whole other language, and when she speaks, you can't even tell. But she also does incredible makeup. She doesn't do like tutorials or anything. I would love to see her do just no talk through tutorials. I think that it would be amazing to see how she gets the looks that she does, but she's always wearing like a different wig. I love watching all of her like conspiracy type videos and the breakdowns that she does on a lot of the videos that she does, and she blows my mind. Then we have Tay from Slay Duvall. I followed her on Twitter. We became friends on Twitter, and then I followed her on Instagram, and now she's got a YouTube channel, and she makes me giggle, and I love her to death, and I think she's awesome. You're just gonna have to watch it to find out why. Number 8 is who is a creator that you help to see grow, and I just put everybody. Everybody on this list I'd love to see grow. Number 9, who is a creator that gives off good vibes? And there's a few that I've already talked about that are on this list that give off good vibes, but I put down Vanessa from Nessa CX Beauty. I have 4F Beauty, Alec Lines, and Amy Loves Makeup. Now, Amy Loves Makeup and I have had our tiff in the past, but I did refollow her recently. I also love her colorful makeup looks and her indie makeup reviews. But all of these women are kind, generous, genuine, and I don't know, I like their perspectives on a lot of things, and no matter what the situation, they always try and keep a positive vibe about it. There's no negativity, there's no bashing, there's just positive, state the facts, pros and cons kind of thing. And I think that they're a great example of what the beauty community is as a whole, minus the very toxic, the people that have the most followers that are toxic and are always on top, because people love to see controversy. They don't like to see people that are laid back and chill and, you know, unproblematic. They want to see the problems. They want to see the drama. They want to see the hate and the negativity, and I don't understand why. I don't get it. It doesn't, in the people that are super hyper, that talk like a damn chihuahua, that are high-pitched and very fast-paced, I ain't got time for any of that stuff. Maybe it's my age, I don't know, but that's just not my speed. Like, you can tell when somebody is on camera and they're like, and then you can tell when people are genuinely like, oh my God, this is amazing, and I just can't wait to eat. I mean, there's a big difference in the first versus the second, and I find that a lot of people would rather see the first than the second, and I would rather see the genuine reactions and the genuine love and the emotion put behind the actual feelings that they're talking about instead of the yappy chihuahuas. Here's my opinions. And then we have some honorable mentions. The very first one on this list is Kay from The Organized Soprano. She's more like organization and lifestyle and plants, and she's got a cute dog over. I love Kay for the fact that she does makeup. She's also a soprano. I'm a mezzo soprano, so I appreciate that about her. But she has taught me to rearrange my life and get rid of things I don't need, and try and declutter and rearrange and make better use of the space that I have. And I love her channel for that. She's not really makeup related, but I find that keeping a neat home and, well, in the spaces I can keep it neat, I find that has helped me quite a bit over the past couple of years, and I've been following her. Then we have Lavender Beauty, who is a beautiful black artist who has her own makeup brand. She's a new find to me. I kept seeing people talk about her on Twitter, and I finally followed her on Twitter. I didn't even know she had a YouTube channel, but I think she's awesome. And then we have Alexandria Ryan. I started watching her for her unboxings and unbaggings and Birchbox and Ipsy and BoxyCharm. I don't know how many subscription services I've tried because of that one. She doesn't post much anymore, and the videos that she has been posting lately, every video that she's posted has had a sponsorship, which I am kind of tired of seeing. It's great that she's getting the sponsorships, but she only posts now when she has a sponsorship, and that I think I find rather annoying. She used to post a couple of videos a week, and they were always unboxings and makeup looks, and now it's just sponsored Home Chef and sponsored Skillshare and sponsored this, that, and everything else. It's not about the content anymore for her, which makes me sad. And then we have Cindy Black, somehow or another I wrote Black, but it's not as Black. I think she is a beautiful human inside and out, and I love her makeup looks. And she's got the most stunning eyes ever. Then we have Angie Bergs, which I almost put up with creators who teach me stuff. She is a chemist, and I do learn a lot from her, but she also talks about makeup and skincare and stuff like that, so I think she's really informative. Then we have Safia Nygaard. She would also be underneath the category of people who make me laugh, but she has all these, like, I think she was on BuzzFeed for a while, and then she left BuzzFeed to do her own thing, and now she's over 5 million subscribers. I subscribe to her, but she had like 200,000. And I'm glad to see that her and Tyler got married. I think they're a very cute couple. But I don't know, I like watching her videos. They're interesting and fun and nonsensical. Then we have Cassie from Thrift Stick. I found her through Pop Lux. She's got an oily skin type, and there's nothing about her that's anything like me at all. But there's just something about her. Sometimes I watch her videos and they're very calming and relaxing to me, and I appreciate that. Now granted, we definitely don't wear the same clothing size, and we don't have the same skin types or tastes in makeup or clothes or anything for that matter. But I don't know, there's just something about her that just draws me in, and I like it. Then we have Taylor Wynn. Lately I haven't been watching a lot of her videos because I found them very yawn. But she has a very fair skin tone. I'm actually a lighter skin tone than her because some of the foundations that work perfect on her are too dark for me. So I know I'm even more fair than her. Started watching her before she went on Accutane, and now that she has dry skin, I appreciate her reviews even more, even though I don't wear foundation. But I like the fact that she has a positive influence in giving back to the beauty community with the Project Beauty Share that she does every year. I think that is amazing. Then we have Diary of Angel, which is my friend Angel. She is newer to YouTube. I encouraged her to start a YouTube channel. She has a lot of makeup that is not even used. She has indie makeup that she uses on a regular basis. I think she does really crazy and beautiful, amazing eye looks, and I think you guys should go check her out. And we are friends off of YouTube. So, and I talked to her. I don't think there's a day that's gone by. Maybe there's a day here and there that goes by that we don't talk, but for the most part, we talk every day, off and on, all day long. So, I consider her to be one of my really good friends, even though she lives in Colorado and I live in Florida. Then we have Lucia Tepper Beauty. She hasn't posted a whole lot, and I know she went to school abroad and then she had to come home due to the state of the world. And I started doing Project Band stuff again based off of her. I got into the BH Cosmetics because of her, really heavily between her and Shelly from Geek Out of Water. I started doing like a lot more, and Lauren McVitie. I really got more into using BH Cosmetics makeup because of them, and there were all of their reviews on the Zodiac palette. I was like, okay, now I gotta check this damn palette out because everybody seems to love it. Now I have all but one, which is the Leo palette, which is only on the German website, and they won't let me even trying to buy it from here and have it shipped to my friend in Portugal, they won't let me do it. I can't even buy it off their website and have it shipped to another friend to have them mail it to me. They won't let me buy it. So I'm very disappointed about that. It's the only one I'm missing. But even having a German last name didn't help. And then that girl Shay XO, I don't know how I found her. I found her about 2 years ago. She was doing like color pop. And I tell you what, that girl, she does eye swatches and she does a lot of stuff with color pop. And if you ever want to compare a color pop palette to another color pop palette, go to her channel because she does eye swatches. Because sometimes when I do swatches on my arm, they look one way on the arm, but when you put them on the eye, sometimes colors can be almost identical on the eye. And it's amazing to see as she applies them on her eyes, just how similar some of the colors can be. And if you own one, you might not want to buy the other kind of thing. So it'll help save you some money in the long run. But she just got married and she also has a seizure condition like I do. And I respect her opinions on a lot of things. She's also a very positive, peppy, upbeat person that isn't a chihuahua. She genuinely is excited about the makeup that she gets, and it makes her happy, and you can just tell that by watching her videos. And so that is everything. I want to thank Shelly from Geek Out of Water for tagging me in this, and she tagged me on Instagram, and she mentioned me in the video as well. Go check out her video. I will leave it linked down below, as well as Kara C, who I didn't realize she's a little bit older than me as well, which is awesome. I will check out more of her videos. I do believe she drops an F-bomb here and there as well, so go check out their videos, and I hope that you guys like my miniature breakdowns on a lot of the people that I follow. There's a whole lot of people on this list. So I will try and link everybody down in the description box. I will also write a blog post on my blog spot and leave that blog link down below. Hopefully there's going to be enough room for everybody. But hopefully you find some new people to watch that are non-problematic, that give me something to look forward to in my day, and or maybe just giggle at. So hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and spread love and not hate. Just because somebody's got a better skin tan than you, at least in my case, doesn't mean they're any different. Treat people with respect. Just because our wrapping paper is different doesn't mean the contents are. So I will see you guys later.